Alright, what's going on, y'all? What's up? Today I've got some spaghetti here, kind of. Well, it is spaghetti. I use penne noodles because I like penne noodles more than I like spaghetti noodles sometimes. So yeah, I got some penne, and then I also have some pumpkin flavor stuff that I'm gonna try. I was so excited. I found that this Halo Top pumpkin. Lighting is hard. There we go. This Halo Top pumpkin pie ice cream. I saw someone, this guy that I follow on Instagram. His name is King Schratz, and he does like reviews on snacks and stuff like that. And he reviewed this last year, but I could not find it anywhere last year. But this year I was able to find it, so I got that. I got this last year though. I don't know. I'm sure it's like there's no expiration date on this. I'm sure it's not expired, but it's a pumpkin pie cake in a jar, or pumpkin spice cake in a jar. I'm gonna heat that up after I finish my spaghetti. And then I got these cookies from where I get these from? Burlington, when I was out in California. Oh, it says Best Buy like August of next year, so I'm still good to try these, and I haven't opened them. So we're gonna eat some pumpkin stuff after I get done. So let me say my grace. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the food I'm about to receive, for nourishment in my body, health. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. So I just got some. This is my spaghetti. This is what it looks like. It's just got some Parmesan cheese on top. This lighting, like, it just is so bright. So I cheated. I used some Prego. I probably always used a canned sauce, actually. Now, my white sauces are usually homemade, but I haven't made a red sauce yet. I know it's not difficult, but I don't know why. So in here, I put some. I typically use ground turkey. I've been using ground turkey for some years now. I don't know, just trying to be a little bit more health conscious or whatever. So I use ground turkey, and then I also use some turkey sausage, and I like took it out the casing. So this is a piece of sausage. It's just a little bit. I just made it a little bit bigger. I wanted like chunks. I didn't want like ground. And then I used some red peppers, green peppers, and onions. Also put some minced garlic in here. A whole bunch of seasoning, salt. Whole bunch of seasonings such as salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, garlic. Probably put some onion powder in there. And probably something else. When I season my food, I like almost put everything in my pantry in there. And then I usually like to have some tomatoes. So I was so glad I had a can of diced tomatoes in my pantry, because I totally forgot to get some while I was at the store. I had meant to put some mushrooms in here, but I totally forgot, and I just looked at those mushrooms in the refrigerator yesterday, and I was like, ain't this about to be where? So hopefully they don't go bad before I use them. But they were under this slice of pizza. Under a slice of leftover pizza. but it's really good. And then my dad was raving about having found like some shredded Velveeta cheese. And I went to Mark's, and I went to Mark's because I don't know why I went to Mark's. I went to Mark's because usually I can find smoked turkey tails there, and I didn't want to have to go all the way out to the hood basically to get them. But I ended up having to do that anyway because Mark's, they let me down. I put smoked turkey tails in my greens. So I found the shredded. They have shredded. I just went to go look in the cheese aisle just to see. And they had the shredded Velveeta, so I got some and I used it in my macaroni and cheese this year. I always put Velveeta in there, but that's probably the most strenuous, I guess, part of making mac and cheese, that I have to cut the Velveeta up. I don't mind shredding cheese, but I don't know what it is about me having to cut the Velveeta, so I still have that. So after it was really done cooking, I put the whole bag in there. Did I put the whole bag? I think I did. I'm sure I did. I mean, usually I'll put some on top, but I like cheese in there too. And what else was I about to say? What else? Oh, I put some sugar in here because now, while I don't mind the tangier tasting spaghettis, I get less fight out of the kiddo if I put sugar in there. I mean, still a fight, but less. Like today. He thought we were gonna go get some food, and I'm like, no, we're gonna eat this because I made this a couple days ago. I was like, no, we're eating this. And like, then he'll do stuff where if I give him an option and he'd be like, but he'll try to give me options outside of the options that I gave him. It's like, no, it's what I said. Like, I mean, I guess maybe his negotiating skills are like highly developed already, but still. You're naming things that I did not give as an option. He just gave me the hardest time about having to eat this spaghetti. He's just like, I could just tell, he has an attitude about it. So I was like, okay, well, you could just starve. Go to sleep hungry. You're sitting here complaining about food that you have to eat, where it's people that aren't getting meals. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely even feel more like that because I volunteered today at a place that delivers food to people, or will have like Meals on Wheels. They have a Meals on Wheels program. And they talk about how this could be like the only meal that some of the recipients get, or what have you. And then if some of the recipients have pets, they're feeding like their pets half their meal, even though I guess pets aren't supposed to have human food, but it's the only food that they have. So they give, so it's like they're barely eating, and then, they're sharing with their pet so their pet can stay alive. So, and I thought it was pretty cool because, because they know that some of their recipients have pets that need food, they started a pet Meals on Wheels program. So I thought that was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool place. Yeah. my employer, we do a lot of volunteering. Like and it's more embrace, I guess. What am I trying to say? It's like a norm, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody questions you when you, or like looks at you funny when you say you want to go volunteer. Whereas I feel like my old employer, I mean, we had opportunities. We had a whole website where you could sign up to do volunteer activities or what have you. But I feel like if you asked, it was a problem, but it wasn't a problem, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yes. So, but yeah, and you get time off. Like, I think I was wondering, because I did use a lot of days. I apparently only get like 15 or 18 days, and I've used like 13 of my days thus far this year. But you get extra time for volunteering, and we have a blood donation center in the basement of our building, and you get like 4 hours of time off if you, basically a half a day, if you can successfully give. That's just like women, like sometimes we have a hard time giving just because our iron levels are low, especially around that time of the month or what have you. So yeah, I was wondering like why my balance was way more than what I thought it should be or what have you, but I'm sure I clearly earned time volunteering this year, which is pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. Excuse me. I mean, not that I do it, to get the time off or what have you, but I think it's pretty cool that you do get time off for doing such. And I've like done some things that have been like today's volunteer thing was 3 hours. I did a couple 3-hour volunteer things this year, and then I did one that was all day. Well, it's a whole day I get back. Well, that's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go heat this up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so I went and dang, it's like, I feel like it got soft like real quick. Alright, so I went and I heated it up, and it just said to use like 2 tablespoons of water and mix it together. And then there was this caramel candy in there, like caramel taffy in there, and it just said to add that and then heat it up for like a minute. And it was so crazy because I wasn't looking, and then I looked back at the microwave, and it was like already, it was like, I want to say it was like down here when I mixed it, and then it was like all the way up here. I was like, whoa. All right, so this is the Halo Top pumpkin pie, and I don't really see, like, I see some spices, but I don't know that it has like, like anything in there, like some crust or something like that. It doesn't really look like that. But I think they're it. I think that's good. That's good. And I think it does have like some pie pieces in there. I think like the crust, like that Dairy Queen pumpkin pie blizzard. That thing is good. I'm good. If you're not familiar with Halo Top, it's supposed to be like, it's like a protein ice cream, and it's supposed to be like healthier than regular ice cream. Like you see, it highlights that there are only 360 calories per pint, and it's basically supposed to help you feel better. I feel like, help you not feel so guilty about having such a this sort of sweet or treat. All right, I'm gonna try this cake here. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, I guess I should let you see what it looks like. It's like really spongy. Hmm. Mm. I don't know if you can't really see this halo top. It's just like, there we go. Bam, there we go. That's what it looked like. Now, I can't always taste the difference. It just all tastes like pumpkin to me. But there are things that are like more like pumpkin pie-ish, and then there's the pumpkin pie spice. I forget what the dude, like, if you ever, his name is King Schratz on Instagram. I think it's like KINGSCHRATZ, I think. He's super funny, but it's funny because he always tries all the pumpkin stuff, but he swears him down he does not like pumpkin. But he talks about like the difference between like pumpkin pie like flavoring versus pumpkin spice, and I think it's the pumpkin spice stuff that he doesn't like. So this really does, the Halo Top does really taste like more pumpkin pie-ish, I would say, whereas this cake is definitely pumpkin spice. And I mean, it said pumpkin spice, but it really, yeah, has the pumpkin spice flavor versus like tasting like pumpkin pie. I almost wanted this to be like, maybe, because I did it for a whole minute and not the 50 seconds like I said. So maybe if I had only did it for the 50 seconds, it'd have been a little bit more moist, I would think, maybe. Oh, the caramel went to the bottom. I don't know if you can kind of see caramel right there. Bam. This is good. That caramel just did something. It did something extra. I love all types of pumpkin spice stuff, if you guys don't know. I've said it in some videos, and I wanted to do like a pumpkin video, but this year I really just didn't find a whole lot of pumpkin things. I mean, I found cereal. I had some pumpkin Frosted Flakes, this is the first year I've ever seen those. I got Pumpkin Life cereal, which I had last year. Pumpkin Pie Cheerios, I always have to get those, or Pumpkin Spice Cheerios, I should say. Special K had a Pumpkin Spice cereal. I can't remember if I had that last year or not. I might have. And Frosted Mini Wheats had a Pumpkin Spice cereal. So I have that cereal. I think I don't think I got a pumpkin spice latte this year. And I have some Starbucks gift cards in my desk. I think I always thought about it, but if I would have had one in my pocket, because I walked my walk from my car to my building is like at least 10 minutes. And I just don't ever feel like going back outside when I finally get to the building. So what else? I had pumpkin donuts, of course. I had some pumpkin bread. That was just here recently. I had some pumpkin cookies. Pumpkin pancakes, pumpkin waffles, pumpkin. I had was it Thomas? Whoever makes those English muffins, they made pumpkin spice English muffins, and I had those last year, but I have them this year. I actually have some right now that I need to make some breakfast sandwiches with and put them in the freezer. Because I did that like a couple weeks ago, and it was so good. Like me and the kid, we ate like, I think it was like a Sunday or Saturday I made them. And then I had one, I might have ate one or two, and it's only 6 English muffins. And then, yeah, I think I only had 3 for the week. One of them was supposed to be his, but I knew he wasn't going to eat it, so I just ate it for him. Put him in the freezer. Pumpkin scones, I had those. Yeah, but really, they didn't even have pumpkin. I feel like and I've said this before, so my apologies for being so repetitive, but I feel like the pumpkin selection this year was just not what it typically is. I didn't see a whole lot of stuff, and I even went to like Big Lots, and usually Big Lots will have like this. I got this cake from Big Lots, and they usually have a really nice selection. They didn't really have, or I would say that they didn't have anything that I was like really interested in trying. Like they had pumpkin cookie butter. I didn't really want that. Last year I had some pumpkin pie or pumpkin spice potato chips. They were like kettle chips, and they were good. Yeah, they didn't even have pumpkin. I don't know if I just said this because I don't know if I finished my thought, but they didn't even have pumpkin pie Oreos this year. That's ridiculous, you know? Because my kid loves those. I think I just saw somebody that had them, but if you ever had the Eggo thick and fluffy waffles, my mouth just watered just talking about them, for real. They are so good, and they had some pumpkin spice ones. I saw someone with them last year, like somebody that like reviews snacks or whatever on Instagram. Not the guy, but somebody else. Didn't see those. Okay, I'm gonna try these cookies. Okay, so these pumpkin cookies with white chocolate chips. Okay. Moral of my story was I wanted to do a pumpkin video, but I didn't see enough pumpkin stuff to like do a video. Y'all don't understand how much I love pumpkin stuff. These cookies are really good. Now, what can I say? I would say, let me taste the hell top again. Oh wait, hold on, let me taste it again. I think these cookies are more pumpkin pie. And we had pumpkin Pop-Tarts. They typically always have those. Trader Joe's had this pumpkin pecan oatmeal. That was really good. I have some in my desk. I did not go back and get some more. I said I was gonna go back and get more boxes. Cause this pumpkin pecan oatmeal, it was so good. First of all, I love pecans. I love pecan. I don't know why I keep closing this ice cream. So I don't know why am I playing with myself here? But they did have their pumpkin JoJo's, but apparently they started their pumpkin season back in July. Cause I feel like I went in Trader Joe's in October, and you would think that's like prime pumpkin season, and they were talking about they're done for the season. I'm just like, well, when did y'all start selling them? Like, you know. I also did, and now I'm sitting here naming all this pumpkin stuff, and y'all like, you could have did a video with this stuff, but I don't know. I guess I wanted some different stuff. And then I did get, what else? Oh, these pumpkin pie cereal bars, like Nutri-Grain bars or what have you. They're Trader Joe brand though. Like I've had pumpkin pie cream cheese. I've had pumpkin pie or pumpkin spice eggnog. I told one of my coworkers that today, and he said shocking. Cause it's true. I always have some sort of pumpkin thing. Pumpkin spice M&Ms, which I have some of those in my desk right now. Yeah. That might be all. I didn't have the cream cheese this year. I had that last year. I also, which I might still have it, but it was either Big Lots or Trader Joe's had some pumpkin spice butter. Well, actually, there is pumpkin pie or pumpkin spice butter. I meant to say like butter. Like you know how there's apple butter. They had some pumpkin spice butter. Do I still have that? I never used it. Excuse me. And then I have some salsa actually over here that has pumpkin in it. All right, I've bored y'all enough. Well, tell me are there any pumpkin spice / pumpkin pie lovers out there, and what kind of things have you tried this pumpkin season if you are? Anywho, definitely give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Definitely subscribe to the channel, tell a friend, and hit that bell so that you get notifications the next time I post a video. All right, I will see you next time with another video. Peace out, y'all. Peace out.